Steps to Ending a Toxic Relationship Part 2. Perhaps you've been thinking about leaving a toxic relationship for a while. Maybe you've broken up before and gotten back together again, then broken up again. You just want the pain to stop, or some healthy changes to occur. If you've determined that the relationship has gotten too toxic and want to take steps to separate and break up, some of these steps will help you in the process. Don't let fear dictate. Fear can prevent us from making healthy adjustments for ourselves, even positive changes that brings life and fruitfulness. Fear is often nothing more than false evidence appearing real. It can scare us from making right choices for ourselves. Sometimes the pain of staying in the same dysfunctional relationship is worse than making those adjustments. It's then that we realize we didn't have to stay locked in the prison of our own making. Think about the benefits of ending a toxic relationship. Write them down and keep them in front of you. Proactive and other social supports. This is actually vitally important when it comes to ending a toxic relationship. You will likely be more vulnerable, so having healthy relationships in your life are vital. Reconnect with family and your friends. If you've lost touch with family because of the unhealthy relationship, see if you can salvage those relationships. If you're a person of faith, reconnect with your church family. You'll be a lot more empowered and less isolated when you do. It's easy to go back and forth about your decision to end a toxic relationship if you remain isolated, so that's why you want to really fortify yourself with supportive people. You might even consider some counseling while you are making this transition. Forgive yourself and others. When things don't go right in a relationship, and you don't understand why things just aren't working out right, it's easy to blame yourself for what happened. This is especially true when you felt like you did what you could to make the relationship work. It's really important not to condemn or beat yourself up. It takes two to make a relationship work. Forgive yourself, forgive others. It keeps your heart and your conscience clean and clear. Remember that forgiveness and reconciliation are not the same things. Anger and bitterness about what didn't work out will never bring true healing. Keep in mind what didn't work, learn from it. Healing the shame. When a relationship doesn't work out, it's easy sometimes to experience shame or guilt feelings. This reason alone is often a good one for seeking a therapist to work with. When shame goes unaddressed, one can often find other means for validation to avoid or decrease feelings of shame even if they are destructive choices. This was Candace's story. She wanted to be in a relationship that was solid and that would lead to marriage. Instead, she found herself jumping from relationship to relationship and having unprotected sex before she sought out therapy. She also struggled with anxiety from a day-to-day basis and was often afraid to be alone at night. She was a beautiful, young woman who didn't see herself clearly. Instead, she was reacting from a lot of feelings from shame. Remember that ending a toxic relationship is a journey, even as it is a one-time decision. You'll need to sometimes make that decision daily when you can feel yourself wavering and tempted to go back to the unhealthy relationship. The most important question is why you are doing so. It will take time for you to heal, and sometimes you might need to cut off all contact from someone toxic. Name changed for privacy reasons.